I put a light cut on the inside of there just to take any nasty rough edges off. That fits in there very nicely. I'm going to reuse the holes on there. Those two are still good. It'll just tighten up alright. I'm going to put a hole in there, drill and tap a hole in there for an 8mm glove screw first. So there's a lot more material to get a decent bite in there. We'll get some good threads into there. Quite a simple way of making sure the hole's in the centre. Just simply roll the tool across a straight edge, ruler like that. And when the rule's lying horizontal, that way it means it's dead in the middle. It's not 100% accurate, but it's near enough for what I'm doing here. You better have to drill what's straight, I suppose. It's a little bit wobbly. Better. We missed the hole being drilled, but we'll not miss the hole being tapped. I'm going to put 6mm bolts in there, so I put 5.2mm drill straight through it. It's actually a 5mm drill, not a 5.2. I don't know where I got that from. I'm just getting the eyeball in the centre up. Looks good there. I think I'm drilling through a bit of tube. I've got it resting on there as well. I'll do two and then I'll tap them and then do the other two. Once again we're just eyeballing, which is going to be perfectly acceptable for what we're doing. And it's definitely going into that space or tube I've got underneath there. Tap those two, put bolts in. I need to get a new brush, look at that. Once again, my dad's trusty cordless drill. That's better. Right, drill and tap those two now, and then we can basically reassemble the pump and repack the pump gland. I need to extend the flat on that shaft to about there. I've got all that part there which is sticking out of the gland nut. We made that bush 1/4 inch longer, so as long as I get some more flat on there, that's going to be good to go. I don't know how hard this will be. If it is hard, I'll stick it in the milling machine. We'll try a file first. It's not hard. Kiwi would be the best way of doing this, but the shaft already had a flat on it, and it's not a high revving unit, it's just a little marine type pump, so it'll be perfectly alright. I'm going to take this packing out and put some new stuff in. That's got the asbestos look about it, that. Want nothing to do with asbestos. The impeller only goes on one way because it's got a blind keyway. It goes on there like that. A little bit of grease on the shaft. It has got little grease built into it, but a little bit of grease will not do it any harm. And that simply drops down through there, and that's the pump in like that. It only runs in one direction. A little bit of joint and compound on there won't do any harm. This is golden hematite. It's old stuff, but it works. Works very well. It doesn't set hard, you can get things apart again. See, that's the grease thing there. I'll bring it in so you can see a bit better. When you turn that, it pushes a little worm of grease out. You can see a little worm of grease in there. We'll put a bit more on that shaft. Quite a nice quality little pump. This is all bronze and brass. Better not be brass because brass corrodes. Brass doesn't like seawater, but bronze does. And bronze is copper and tin, and brass is copper and zinc. Better spit the screw rather than that to tighten them in. Excellent. Right, so that turns on quite nicely. See, it only goes one way, doesn't want to go backwards. We'll get some packing material to go in there. That'll do, I'll knock it flat a little bit. That'll go through there, right into there quite nicely. Cut it to length. And that should go in there quite nicely. This is graphite based stuff, graphite impregnated yarn that we use on steam. It'll work perfectly alright on water. It's self-lubricating as well. Get in, you bastard, you. It will go in. It's a little bit thick, but it'll do the job quite nicely. At least one more on there, possibly two. Hammer that a little bit flatter so it's going to go in a lot easier. Good, looking good. Right, so you can see there's a gap there, so when you tighten the gland nut it will compress the packing. Before the nut was fully home. Right, you need to find a grub screw to go in there. I want to finish assembling it, and that's as far as I'm going to go with it. Slides on quite nicely, or taps on quite nicely. You can actually tighten that up really tight, and that's not going to give any problems. Quite happy with that. And he's got adjustment, you can bring it in further, out further, and it's supported the full end of the shaft, so that's going to work fine. Very happy with that.